Hello student of class 7. Now we are here to clarify that chapter number 4 that is given in your book, which is called as heat. This is chapter number 4 and for the class 7. In this chapter we will learn about what is heat, what is different between hot and cold, what are the measure, how we can measure the heat, what is relation between heat and temperature, and the rest of other in the remaining portion. Here, first of all, if we are talking about heat, so what does it mean have? Heat is what? We can't be able to produce heat as well as cold, but we can able to measure or we can able to manipulate how it could be. Heat is a form of energy. Heat is a form of energy. It can be filled up by our sense. It is a form of energy that we can be able to feel. Assume if there is some ice or ice cube taken in a cup or any container, do you think it is hot or cold? It is cold. Why? Because the temperature or the heat it absorbs is actually might be having a more or might be the less. So the object that have the heat itself, it can have the energy as well, and hence heat could be measured not only by our sense, but it can be measured by a special instrument called thermometer. What it is? Thermometer. So if we are talking about the thermometer, so what is the temperature is? What is the temperature? Temperature is what actually? Temperature is the degree of coldness or hotness. Temperature is what? Coldness. It is a degree of hotness or coldness. That means we can be able to find out how cold it is or how hot it is. That is what? It is the degree. Temperature. Temperature. By this temperature, we can confirm that how heat is actually present over there, how it can be measured. And the next thing is thermometer. Thermometer is a device. It is what? It is a device. This can be able to read or measure the degree of hotness or coldness. It is a device that can measure the temperature. What is the actually temperature? Measured by thermometer. But this thermometer is used in a different sector or in a different reasons or a different uses. As you can see, laboratory thermometer, clinical thermometer, and as well as the thermometer is going to used by measuring the weather, that is a climatic condition. And in this there are some distinct differentiation how it can be how it can be differ from one another. As here is the some thermometer known as degree Celsius, which is measured in degree Celsius, and someone is measured in degree Fahrenheit. So when a doctor check up the check up the temperature of a body, it is measured in degree centigrade or degree Celsius. This degree Celsius is having 0 degree to 100 degree Celsius, and our body normal temperature is about 37 degrees Celsius. And when we are talking about a thermometer which is called as Fahrenheit, that is a degree Fahrenheit. So it is measured as 98 degree Fahrenheit as a normal temperature of the human body. These are two kind of a thermometer based on their degree. So it is a clinical thermometer by which we can able to find out the actually heat of our body, that is the temperature of our body. When the heat absorbs or heat increases, the temperature also increases. When the heat decreases, the temperature also decreases. That means they are just similar to one another. That means when the heat increases, the temperature increases, and the temperature increases, it resembles as hotness. When the temperature decreases, it resembles as coldness. The temperature rises. This could have a hotter condition, and when the temperature rises down, then it is called as the colder. And by this you can also have the idea about the heat and temperature, how it can be. सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है कि अगर हम हीट की बात करते हैं तो ये हीट आता कहाँ से है? As we know that heat is a form of what? It is a form of energy, and the energy is stored somewhere else. Why? Because energy neither be created nor be destroyed. So in that sense, the energy having changes its form from one to another. So when suppose we are going to heat up or boil the water, when we are going to boil the water, after some time here you can observe the heat we provide. By this, the water get boiled or evaporated due to having most of the heat acquired by whole container. So this heat is a form of what? Energy. It can be stored energy, and can temperature increases. The energy might be present in the different sequences. So it has to be measured in different manners. As I told you about the clinical thermometer by which we can measure the heat, that means energy, is in the form of temperature. The temperature measured by the laboratory, लेबोरेटरी में देखा होगा आपने टेम्परेचर को मेजर करने के लिए, और बॉडी टेम्परेचर को मेजर करने के लिए. दो तरह के टेम्परेचर आप मेजर कर सकते हैं. सो गाइस, इसके अलावा हम लोग और पढ़ेंगे. विल मीट ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वीडियो.